Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? It's with the heavy heart that I'm reporting to you this sad news. I had to bring this news to you because I know my people are following this case closely. So, this was a person we had pinned our hopes on. Dlakadla, our Dlakadla. We lost our Dlakadla, our hero, our fighter. A very kindred spirit. Somebody who was willing to lay down the gauntlet for accused number one. Now, sadly, he passed away today, as it was reported. Apparently, it appears it is his wife. So, guys, this is sad news. Uh, we are shattered. We don't know what words to place before us in order to convey a clearer message on how sad we feel about this event. Now, we're going to analyze the events of today, though with a heavy heart. Before we do that, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when we drop more content like this, you are in the loop. Yeah, let's get right into the business of the day, though with a heavy heart. Rest in peace, Dlakadla. You will be dearly missed. I don't know what would happen with the defense of accused number one, but we'll hear as time goes on. Now, let's get into the events of today. Kininda was confronted with the fact that the Section 205s and the downloads, cell phone downloads records, the records of accused number 5 and Kelly Khumalo, and the claim that was placed by Steyn that there's a link or a call that was placed from Kelly to the accused or from the accused to Kelly. That call doesn't exist because that call it's not there in the Section 205s of Vodacom, yet it is there in the downloads of the SAPS, right? The cell phone downloads. Now, here is a big question, because what they are saying is, this is what they've been saying all along. Baloyi, Mshwana, Steyn, Hose, Kininda, they're all saying this. They maintain that the cell phone records are not the same as the Section 205s of Vodacom. Now, this is a very redundant argument because we can prove it easily. Because the only thing that can differ there is the photos, the videos, the other stuff, media, that the WhatsApp messages that are downloaded on the site that are not reflected on the network of of Vodacom or whichever network. But what will appear there and what must be consistent is the call records. The last call that was made from that cell phone, as it was handed over to the police for downloads, that last call must reflect on the call records of Section 205 of Vodacom of the same number. If it doesn't appear, something is wrong there, because what will Vodacom be recording then if they don't have the last call record, and there are some calls that they don't have, even though those call records appear on the call list or a previous call received, or call outgoing calls. Now, they're trying to maintain that you cannot compare these two, but I maintain that you can compare them. You can compare the call records, not the pictures, not like the other data that is different from call records. But call records, they have to be exactly the same with the 625. So I don't know where they take the argument from. Say you cannot compare those two. And here's a problem. Why do they need to convert the Section 205 of Tillingham to Excel? Why is there a need for that? Because if the cell phone records of the downloads if they were downloaded by the SAPS downloader, they should be downloaded and presented as it is, just like Vodacom in PDF, and then they should be put aside. And then I don't see the need why they should now take the section 205 of Vodacom and convert it to Excel. There's going to be a whole lot of manipulation going on there, as it is appearing, because Gininda is denying now there is, that is not true, that what Mshololo is putting to him. In fact, it's not true. He says the evidence is there. He was given the evidence by Stein. Stein told him there is that link. And then when he's confronted with the question, what was it? He doesn't know. He said it was somewhat of an internet call. But we've been through this. Just like you like to say, we've been through this. There was never an internet call back in the days in 2014. There was never a WhatsApp call. There was never all this latest technology, video calling, or there was never that. And if it was voice over internet protocol, it wouldn't appear on the call records of the phone. And even that, worse than that, voice over phone protocol, voice over internet protocol, sorry, it was only sanctioned mostly for businesses. So there was no way that Kelu Kumalo and accused number 5 could be having that. Now here's one thing that it is dubious. He's claiming that Stein was giving the data to authenticate the downloads, the cell phone downloads. He was giving them to authenticate. He inherited them from the docket, so he decided to give them to Stein to authenticate. Now, what the hell is Stein authenticating if he doesn't have the original cell phones? If he is not himself taking that information from the SAPS database, what is he verifying? Because he'll be verifying it against what? Like sometimes when Gininda is reasoning, I don't think, like, does he think it's making sense? I don't know. But it apparently clear that some of the people, the boards there, 5%ers, Atlantis call them 30%ers, I call them 5%ers, because I feel there's less of them. They'll be rushing, talking that Gininda is the best, blah blah, and all that rubbish. But just listening to that reason, Stein was giving the docket the cell phone downloads to verify, to authenticate against what? So guys, let me bounce. Let me not take too much of your time. These are the points that I just wanted to raise with you. I have a heavy heart. We lost a soldier. Anyway, rest in peace to you, Mr. Mgomezulu. Dearly missed. You know, we was rooting for you. Anyway, guys, let me bounce. Peace. Till we meet on the next upload.